Here are the best Kontakt libraries that I own. So hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today I'm going to show you the best Kontakt libraries that I own. So the first one is actually free. It's called the Free Orchestra 1 by Project Sam. There's version 2, but it doesn't have all the sounds just yet. So here you can get that Metro Boomin brass. And as long as you have the Kontakt player, which is completely free, you can use these sounds. They also have stringed instruments here. Get your Scott Storch on. They also have like violins if you're trying to do UK drill. This one's a little longer of a sound, okay? And so they've updated the library to have a lot of different sounds. And again, this is completely for free. So you get some pretty dope sounds out of there. Now they have a version 2, which is free, called the Free Orchestra 2. And again, this is Project Sam, okay? So they're giving these out for free. You don't need the full Kontakt. You could load this up in Kontakt Player. So here's some more samples. Now the first one had lesser samples. This one seems to have more. And these are very cinematic sounds. I'm surprised they're giving this stuff away for free. Okay, so you get your Metro Boomin on, shout out to Metro. So all the cinematic type sounds in the free orchestra. Now let's get into some paid libraries. My favorite paid library is, well, let's start with Trifecta since it's right here. So shout out to Jacob. I have a link for Trifecta. I am an official affiliate. So click the link below if you want this plugin. And so this sound is basically a cool layering tool. So let me show you how to use this. Let's write in D minor. Let's put D minor, DFA. And the cool part is that it has different sounds per the range. So in the bass, it has a whole different sound. And then in the highs, it has a different sound. So now you can create these really cool textures that are all built to sound good, layered. And this introduces a new way to produce because when we produce, we don't think about layering and we also don't think about swapping out the sounds per layer, but this automatically does it so we don't have to do it on our behalf. So you're gonna get that Travis Scott sound, Kanye sound. So let me go through some presets just to show you. I'm just gonna click through the presets and it's gonna change out the layers of those sounds. Also, you can add effects per layer and it gets deep. Jacob's just an awesome sound designer. So shout out to Jacob. So this is by Sauceware Audio. Now this is a Kontakt library. So now again, you can change up that bass. So let's say you want to do do. You can do octaves. I'm going to drop this down one more octave just so we can really hear. Let's do dun 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 dun. Okay, now let's go through some presets just to show you guys, and then we'll get to my other favorite libraries too. So the cool part about Kontakt is it usually has sound designers who are really good at expressing an instrument. So just crazy sounds in there. Crazy sounds. Let's load up the DSF. I think it stands for Digital Sound Factory Proteus Rack. So if you're looking for all those like retro sounds from the 90s, 2000s, and you can't figure out where to get them, they're probably in this. So this took sounds from the MoFat sound module, the Planet Earth, the Proteus, which is like huge back then, the Vintage Pro, the Virtuoso, and the Extreme Lead. So a lot of the sounds we're looking for in like old school hip hop are in the Proteus and the MoFat. Let's go to like some kind of brass library for example. This is brass effects, so it's not gonna play. Okay, so that's like stuff like that you just wouldn't find in modern libraries. Let's load up some brass. Oh, let's turn this down. So one of those is detuned, but that's fine. Okay, so that's the Proteus, and it goes through. There's so many sounds in here that you would have to load them up one by one. You have they give you like the kind of all-star presets, the kits, the keyboards, the guitars, and then it goes through and it separates out the sound. So now here's where it starts to pick up on the keyboard sounds, for example. So now you're gonna get sounds that have a texture that you can't really find in modern plugins because these are a very specific time period of sound. Let's go to another. I'm clicking on random presets. None of these, I don't even know what these sound like. So that one sounds hard. And let's go to, we have keyboards, we have bass. I'm gonna skip the bass because that we have too many notes for the bass. Let's go to, this is a lot of bass presets in here. Okay, let's go to guitar, full nylon, for example. So it's almost like having a keyboard, like an old school keyboard workstation, but in plugin form. So this library is super slept on. It's called the DSF Proteus Rack Library. I would highly recommend it. It was either $100 or $50. I can't remember. Well worth the price, especially if you're going for that specific old school type sound. There's so many sounds to go through that we would take up too much time. And lastly, I'll say that's all I really use as far as KONTAKT. And that's it. So I wanted to make this video pretty quick and easy. Let me know your favorite KONTAKT libraries below. Maybe you could help somebody find something dope in the comments. Peace.